my queenies, my blah 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 blah. I'm joking. It's Remy, and I'm back with another video. This week we're talking about dilemmas, and as you guys can hear, it's Nelly and Kelly dilemma. I don't know about you guys, but with me, Nelly used to have me foaming as a kid with his little bandage, y'all, because he could go on. Anyways, first of all, within any sort of relationship or situationship, or anytime we're talking to an individual, there's bound to be problems. Like it's inevitable. You know what I mean? So whether that's major or minor problems, whatever. In this situation, the dilemma is that both Nelly and Kelly have a physical attraction to one another. I feel personally that they wanted to, they were attracted to each other and they wanted to see where this thing could go. But the dilemma here now is that Kelly was in a relationship already and she had a family with this person, and Nelly is saying, hey, you know what, this is somebody I'm really attracted to, but I'm not willing to overstep my boundaries in order to obtain her. And I really respect that in a man. That is extremely attractive, because he's oftentimes, especially men in our society, I think men in general, never mind, are more focused on fulfilling their needs, and they will be willing to overstep any type of boundaries, any type of obstacles in order to get that. You know what I mean? And if that means that I'm willing to create unnecessary problems in your life, I'm gonna do it. And one thing that was really, really, really attractive with his lyrics, Nelly's lyrics, he said that I'm not the type to break up a happy home. And he also said, you and Dirty got tied for different reasons. And he's trying to say, you know what, as a man, yeah, I do want you, and yeah, I'm attracted to you, but I'm understanding your situation, and I'm not willing to create unnecessary problems, aka a dilemma, in your life in order to have you. And he's also saying to say, I respect and I admire the loyalty that you have with this person, because that's demonstrating that he really values loyalty in a relationship. Because why? This doesn't even make any sense. Why would he be willing to break up another relationship so he could be happy? But then what goes around comes around. So if he were in a relationship with this girl, yeah, he might be happy, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean, that situation has the potential of occurring again, where she now leaves him for another man. You know what I mean? So Kelly's dilemma, I would say, is that, she has an interest in Nelly, which she's in a relationship with somebody that, she's not really feeling anymore, that she possibly fell out of love with, and she is taking an interest in Nelly, but, she's trying to say, I have a situation going on here, whether I'm happy or not. So, oftentimes, I would say that within, as I said in the beginning, within relationships, there's a bunch of different dilemmas. It's very, very broad. That could be whether or not you want something that you can't have, or fucking you ended up cheating on somebody, like the partner that you're with, or you ended up being a fucking home wrecker and you're breaking up families and things, And in addition, some other dilemmas could be considered as holding on to something that's serving you no purpose, or that has no value, or you're in the middle of ending a relationship, or you're figuring out which direction to go in. And within relationships, the problems are unlimited. You know what I mean? Everybody's relationship is different and it's unique in their own way, and with that comes an endless opportunity of problems. So yeah, but that's why it's also important to see what works best for you as an individual, what is in accordance with your life, what is gonna benefit you, what's gonna make you happy, and so on and so forth. So at the end of the day, the decision's all up to you, and you kind of have to navigate your way and figure out what path you should take in regards to like maneuvering around your obstacles. So in a situation like this, I know, say it must have, not even with just Kelly, but girls in general, they sit there at times and they say, fuck, this is somebody that I really want, and right now I'm in a situation and I can't have this person, and it can kind of eat at you, and you can kind of resent yourself, and you can kind of regret not making certain decisions. But understand that if God is removing something from your life, understand that he's going to replace it with 10 times better. It may not be right now. First of all, it's never on our timing. You know what I mean? So you have to understand that sooner or later, in due time, you're gonna get what you want. But what I would also say is that should teach you not to settle, not to be in, and I say it all the time, don't settle and be in relationships that you're not happy in. You know what I mean? Because, and I think this is how people create more dilemmas and problems for themselves. They ignore the signs from the very beginning. If you see that the relationship's not going to work from the beginning, that's something you need to let go of and say, hey, you know what, I'm on to bigger and better. in the previous video I said, I was saying that, you know, when you're too focused on an individual that's not doing anything good for you, or not contributing to your table, or not bringing shit, like, you know what I mean, not upgrading you in any type of way, that can hinder you at times when the right individual is placed in your life, and something's in your way from moving forward, you know what I mean? So in those situations, it's really difficult. Like me, for instance, you know, I have had a situation where I was madly in love with the individual, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna marry this person, this is the love of my life, and I just want to be together, hands down, no problem. But the thing is that too many problems kept occurring, and I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on here? And because those problems were occurring, I wasn't paying attention to it. I was sitting and saying to be like, you know what, maybe this is testing a relationship, maybe this is gonna make us stronger in the end. But it was inevitably creating more problems down the line, because it was problem on top of problem on top of problem on top of problem. That alone creates its own dilemma, you know what I'm trying to say? So at times you have to understand, you have to sit back and understand and analyze the situation, and understand when two individuals need to go their separate ways. Understand that, you know, everything happens for a reason. If you guys aren't meant to be together right now, you never know, maybe that means you're never meant to be together, or that means down the line that you guys could be in a happy relationship. You guys just need to go your separate ways for now. And you know, they say that if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back to you, you know, it's yours forever. So them said. So so they say. But one thing to add on to what I was just saying, that oftentimes people try to force situations and things to happen, and they don't realize that they're creating more problems because they're working against God's will. He's trying to say, this is the reason why problems are popping up, is because this situation you're not meant to be in. So, you know, and we have the ability to make our own decisions. It doesn't mean that they're always the right decisions, but understand that if you feel like you know what's best, and you want to go off and you want to go try things for yourself, if God's saying that this is something that's not for you, please understand that He's gonna keep teaching you that lesson until you get it. Like, you know what I mean? So at times you may be like, oh my god, this is just how a relationship is. I don't feel like relationships are supposed to be like that. Relationships are supposed to be something where, you know, you're able to build together as a couple. Two individuals can come together and say, hey, we're going to work on something and create something beautiful. I feel like people in a relationship are supposed to be able to, you know, have effective problem solving techniques and learn conflict resolution, or if you're saying hey and hey and hey. That's what I feel. That's my own understanding on what a relationship is. But I feel like if more problems keep occurring, and you're turning a blind eye to it, just understand, sooner or later, if you guys aren't meant to be together, everybody comes to their breaking point, you know? So that alone is a dilemma within itself. For instance, in the video, towards the end, Kelly got all in her feelings because Nelly ended up choosing another girl, and realistically, it could have been two possibilities. Nelly either chose another girl because he was settling, because he could not have Kelly, or, you know what, he picked up on a better opportunity, and he's like, this girl maybe somebody I'm really interested in, and, you know. But low-key, I would say that's not the case, only because, like, you could just see how they're both looking at each other towards the end of the video, to be like, damn, bitch. It's like, bitch, like, you see me, I'm out with a next tape. Like, it's like Kelly's all in her feelings about, fuck, I bestowed on this nigga. But that's how it goes sometimes, you know what I mean? So that alone, it kind of just sums up the dilemma, to say, hey, you know what, I had an interest in you, I respected your situation, I understand I can't have you right now, but I'm not going to sit here forever. So, you know, in the meantime, you know, I'm on to other things. That's all it is. And Kelly can't be bitter about the situation, because I'm gonna stop saying Kelly. This, because remember, it pertains to us. We're all humans, right? We all go through these same experiences. So girls can sit there and be like, yo, I missed out on a good one. Or, you know, a guy could be like, damn, like, I really wanted her, but shit, like, she's with somebody else, I can't do much. Or, you know, it all just depends. It literally depends on how you roll the dice, whatever decision, what type of road you decide to go down. You know, you can say that at the end of the day, you are in charge of your life and your decisions, and you can't blame anybody but yourself. But understand that you're not the only one that goes through these things. It's natural. We're humans, and I'll say go. But that's my message for today, my queenies, my goddies. Just stay tuned until next video. Bye.